Good morning, everyone. Welcome to European Research and Innovation Days 2022, day 2 of R&I Days here in Brussels. And we are connected with all of you around the world. I'll have some statistics for you shortly. My name is Chris Burns. I'll be hosting today with Signe. Welcome, Signe, the Acting Director General of DG Research and Innovation at the European Commission. Welcome. Yesterday.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning. Good morning.
And welcome to everyone.
Yeah. Well, welcome, everybody. Yesterday, let's talk yesterday. Very interesting how we see how we're putting our heads together here with brain power, with business, with policymakers to take on challenges like energy, food security, beating cancer even. There we had these different panels talking different sessions. I think it was 40 different sessions yesterday, talking innovation ecosystem, strategic autonomy, also very important these days, Industry of the Future award. I got those statistics here, 6,500 participants from nearly 100 countries. Wow. A couple of highlights yesterday that struck you?
Yesterday, it was such a fantastic day. It was full of remarkable sessions and exchanges. We really saw how research and innovation are a driving force in Europe. As the Commissioner pointed out yesterday, the pandemic and the geopolitical context have proved the importance to shape new solutions to strengthen Europe's resilience and strategic autonomy. The new European Innovation Agenda sessions showed us how this agenda is an important step in making Europe a powerhouse of innovative ideas and solutions to the most pressing challenges.
In keeping us on track, right?
Yes, and on this I was very touched by a speaker who said that Europe is a role model and it's inspiring to live here. We also discussed inspiring solutions to make Europe more autonomous and resilient when it comes to clean energy, disinformation and food security. I personally enjoyed moderating the session with the Commissioner and the Ukrainian Deputy Minister of Education and Science, Oleksiy Shkuratov. It was such an insightful discussion on the concrete support for Ukraine in the area of research and innovation. And as Commissioner said, the EU is determined to make an opportunity for Ukraine of tomorrow. Finally, we had the official launch of the development of the new strategic plan for Horizon Europe. There we saw commitments of 3 institutions to support the development of this key strategic document. And the European Parliament in particular will be a constructive partner. As President Metsola said, we are not only legislators, but we are also politicians with citizens, asking us to do more when we talk about innovation and research. And by the way, after the session, Standing for Ukraine, I recalled a story. This happened a few years ago in India.
In India?
It was before the pandemic. We launched EU innovation cooperation there. And during dinner, some of the participants, and there were plenty from different countries who had traveled the world, asked if you could choose where in the world would you like to live. Unanimous answer was in Europe.
Okay, and you asked them why?
I did. And the reply was, because in Europe you care for the people. Every person matters. And I think that's why we need to cherish and protect European values.
I think that's why a lot of what we're doing in research and innovation is people-centric, isn't it?
Indeed, as we discussed yesterday with the future of the industry award, for instance.
Exactly, exactly. Designing robotics, for example, around workers, around people who work, around to make their jobs more effective,
Indeed,
actually,
indeed.
and create more jobs also. Today, let's talk a little bit about today. We got 25 sessions. Well, you kick it off.
Well, just a few highlights. We are going to meet the mayors from the Mission on Climate Neutral and Smart Cities.
Right.
You know, Chris, it's 100 EU cities participating in the mission that will receive 360 million Horizon Europe funding for the period of 22-23 in order to make a path towards climate neutrality by 2030.
Yeah, cities are very much a key to climate neutrality, obviously, yeah.
And then there are also all 5 mission topics right after the lunch break with 14 sessions. We will start at 2 p.m. with 5 sessions exemplifying the variety of activities we have been covering in this year of youth. Then we will also present examples of the practices, elements for synergies among the 5 EU missions. So tune in at 3 p.m. to assist the important announcement of the signatories of Climate Mission Charter.
Stay tuned. Okay, I can add to that. Today, look on your platform, because that platform is a wealth of information. Check all those buttons on exhibitions, on different things. There are 3 workshops at 10, 12, and 1500 CET. The village houses, you've got the European Research Area. You mentioned the 5 EU missions. That includes beating cancer, climate resilience, clean seas and rivers, smart cities, and healthy soil. So a lot of very, very key issues there. Also, this is very much, as we're talking about putting our heads together between all these different players and actors in what we need for research and innovation, is networking. And if you could network with policy officers that are in those village houses, so search around there in those exhibitions and village houses for that. Also on the platform, you can network with others, anybody else who's participating or a speaker over these 2 days. Very, very important how the networking works on that. But you got to request them, you got to book them. And then one more thing about the Horizon magazine, that is in the overview page. And Horizon Magazine also has a lot of important information there. Separate exhibition page on the missions with explanations. That's also very interesting. You can click on different parts there and get more explanations about the missions. Very informative. And we want to get you involved also on the social networks, hashtag RIDaysEU, hashtag RIDaysEU, and in the chat, on the platform, you can put in your comments as well in the chat. Any further expectations today? I think we've got it pretty much covered on that. Let's move to the Slido, I guess. For those who have participated already, and we can also get you connected, slido.com. And we've got a question for you. Can we serve the question up? We're also dealing with sustainability today. And what we want to do is get some of your feedback on sustainability and then compare that to what we saw yesterday. Okay, which actions do you take to decrease your energy consumption? Okay, unplug electric devices. A lot of people are doing that. Wow, a lot of people are doing that. Reducing your heat, which I'm already feeling at the European Parliament. It's getting colder, I think, over at the Commission too, right? They're reducing choose renewable energy to power your home. Good. Excellent. Shall we move to the second one? All right. Which other actions do you take to decrease your carbon footprint? All right. Avoid flying, buy secondhand. Very interesting. Sustainable commuting, a lot more people. You see a lot more bikes here in town. It's amazing. And when I was in Paris, I saw a whole lot more bikes than I saw when I lived there before. So we're seeing a shift. We are seeing a shift. It's very impressive, isn't it, Signe?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Well, it's really encouraging to see that that people have really understood the need. Well, I personally have done it always. I'm switching off the heating when I'm not at home.
Yeah.
And all the devices. Well, here in Brussels I
energy.
can't choose, but in back at home in Estonia I also use the renewable energy. Well, actually
Okay.
a heat pump.
Good. Ah, very good. Excellent.
And things like that.
That's good. All right.
And I see that a lot of people have really made it a choice.
Yeah, we can see that. A lot of people doing sustainable commuting, buying secondhand, reusing. You're reusing and repair. I'm repairing a lot more stuff these days instead of throwing them out. Yeah. If
I
you can
take
do that.
my 10,000 steps every day.
Ah, bravo. That's good. That's good. And some people are avoiding flying for a holiday, if that's at all possible. I think within Europe, you can, if you have a little patience and a book to read, you can take a train, right?
Yeah, I did. Well,
all right. Can we compare these figures with yesterday? Do we have those to serve up and compare with yesterday? You guys got those? Oops, hang on. That's the one thing I forgot to do is put my earpiece in. Okay. Is there anything I should inform the viewers about here? No. Okay. Okay. I thought that's my bad. I thought we had comparative figures, but it does show obviously a consciousness, and we did see that yesterday as well.
we did.
That there was a.
But now I think in this poll there are really then also the personal choices, which I think it's really good to see that people have made them, because we will need everybody to join in.
Yeah.
In order to reduce the carbon footprint, as well as the energy consumption.
Including EU RNI days itself. We're doing a lot of things here to
We do.
reduce our footprint in many ways.
Making it digital.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a quick video to show. Can we do that? On sustainability? Here we go. All right, so that should set a good example for others and other events to reduce their carbon footprint as well as we do here at our EU RNI Days 2022. That's it for the opening here. Let's get down to business. Signe, thank you for being with me, and we're going to get together again later today and talk about things. And you're going to be also moderating some events.
I will meet and greet the mayors.
Yeah. Fantastic. And so next panel at 9:30 CET, so we take a quick break. 9:30 CET is Unlocking Creativity in the EU. How do we connect culture and innovation? And yeah, stay tuned. See you then.
Enjoy the second day.